10 reasons why Jewish people are richer. Judaism and wealth. Judaism, the religion, doesn't consider wealth a sin, and it doesn't cast poverty as a sign of righteousness as other beliefs might. Instead, they believe that each person should avoid poverty and be gainfully employed to earn their own living. This is a fundamental value and has led to a good work ethic, and a personal responsibility for each person earning their own keep. Jewish people believe in giving. They believe that 10 to 20% of wages should go towards religious and charitable causes. However, they don't believe in relying on charity to lift yourself up, and certainly not to become a burden on the community. European Jews couldn't own land. Jewish people have had a tough history, including not being able to own land in Europe from as far back as the medieval times. Where there is a will, there's a way, so the Jewish people found alternative ways to build their wealth outside of property owning, one of them being merchants and traders, industries to this day where they still have a big footprint in most countries. This created a safety net for Jewish communities, because where their services were needed, they were safe. Religion opportunity was taken. To Christians in the Middle Ages, charging interest was a sin. This prevented them from holding any type of financial job, leaving the opportunities in the field open to the Jewish community who did not see lending in the same way. This is a big reason why Jewish people are richer today. Jewish people became prominent in money lending businesses. The Jewish people's early success in this lucrative business was a forerunner for many of the stereotypes we hear today of Jewish people. Opened the first banks. It was a hop and a skip from money lending to opening the first banks in Europe for the Jewish community. They could manage transactions, transfers and day-to-day financial services, plus continue to lend money and charge interest with their strong background in finance. This was a much-needed service on a developing continent, and helped fuel further growth. Most educated religious group. In 2016, the Pew Center released a study which listed Jewish people as the most educated religious groups in the world. On average, the Jewish community receive 13.4 years of schooling. When it comes to post-secondary degrees, Jewish people hold 61% of the qualifications. This immediately improves the financial status of Jewish people right out of university. They look after one another. Perhaps it comes from a long history of being marginalized, or perhaps it is just inherent nature, but Jewish people are richer because they have a deep pride in sharing their wealth to benefit their community. Judaic law instructs that poor people are to be respected and protected. Their religion teaches good business practices. The Torah, and many Jewish philosophers, leaders, and writers, have made it clear how Jewish businesses must operate. According to these teachings, there is absolutely no room for dishonest practices. Knowing that you are going into business with someone who is inspired to good ethics by a higher power makes Jewish business a very attractive business partner to many. Resilience and perseverance are second nature. Despite extreme challenges, Jewish people have shown resilience throughout. It's woven into their fabric, and the focus remains on the spiritual and practical. With this resilience and perseverance, giving up is not an option. Good financial education taught over generations. The kind of generational knowledge and market confidence in the areas of finance and property that the Jewish community has is enviable. Parents teach their children the value of money. Parents try and protect their children by not sharing if they are having financial trouble, or if they're wealthy, displaying that it's okay to splurge. Parents don't intervene and the child is responsible for their money. Children learn from their mistakes and take ownership of their decisions.